Henderson Lions and the Pine Tree Pirates at Henderson Lions Stadium on a brisk Friday night. A wind blowing, a light mist in the air. It's football weather, and it's football time. Hello, everybody. The Henderson Lions hosting the Pine Tree Pirates. I'm Jim Wallace, along with Charlie Franklin and Bobby Briscoe. And, Bobby, we're about to get this one underway.
We're just about ready, Jim. Tell you what, Coach had talked about the dampness on the field. There is a little water on the field out there, but I don't know that that's going to be a big factor. Last night, watching the junior games, the field's in really great shape.
Charlie?
Okay, in the coin toss, Jim, the Knights captains Reggie Arnett, John Sherrod, Brandon Welch, and Robbie Grandgeorge saw Pine Tree won the toss. They took the ball, so we are taking the win. We'll be kicking from north to south to start the ball game. Pine Tree won the toss and will receive.
Daniel Wells to kick off for the Henderson Lions, defending the goal to our left side, as we said, on the west side of the field here at Lions Stadium. Three men back deep for the white jerseyed Pine Tree Pirates. Henderson in the home dominant blue. Here's the kick, a high end over end kick. Coming up to take it, Monty Brown bobbles a little bit, now picks it up to the 18 to the 20, running room 30-yard line, just short of it. He's dropped and will count at the 29-yard line, and that's where Pine Tree will put it in play. Our game just underway.
Well, I tell you, my heart skipped a beat there, because after he picked that football up, there was a big opening just to his left there, and I thought we might have a real big play. Pretty good return there, but there for a second, I thought it might be a huge return.
Let's set the Pine Tree Lions offensive unit. Quarterback Zach Davis, a senior. At the fullback will be Galen Sanders. At the tail, Darrell Bush. As we expect, they come out in the power I. Power left on the I. Now a man in motion going away from us is David Maxwell. Handoff, no faking, wanting to throw for Maxwell, who's behind the defense. Now goes right side for tight end Billy Clay. It's incomplete over his head, as the Lions are out there covering nicely.
Not bad coverage there. Pine Tree electing to throw the football early. They have tried to throw and run the last couple of weeks and kind of mix things up, and they were hoping to get a big play there as you threw about a 15-yard out route, but the ball kind of sailed over his head, so not bad coverage over by the Lions.
Pine Tree going into the wind here in the first quarter of our ball game. One man wide to the right side of the formation. Straight I, this time dotting it is Bush. Handoff, Bush, ball's loose on the ground. Henderson is recovered inside the 30-yard line.
Well, you can see that one coming, couldn't you, Bobby?
Yes, you could, Charlie. He was trying to get outside on the left side over here, and the quarterback really had to stretch to get him the ball, and we were there in great defensive position to make the play and cause the fumble and recover the
Tim Blanton recovering the football. Henderson takes over 1st and 10 at the Pine Tree 29-yard line, 11:45 first quarter. Henderson comes to the line of scrimmage for the first time tonight on offense. Remember, last week Henderson had a lot of opportunities early, couldn't punch it in. Here's another one. Raines is the fullback, the tailback, Kenyatta Neal. Quarterback is come now to the right side. Kenyatta Neal will catch up with the play inside the 25-yard line. Charles Simpson starting at quarterback tonight for the Lions. Reggie Arnett was a wingback on the right side of the formation.
Charlie, did you notice the defense that time? They've been playing a straight 5 some, and they played some 5-3. That time they're lined up in just a 6-2. That's
straight 6.
Yep, just
straight 6, yeah.
6 down linemen and 2 linebackers standing behind them, playing probably man-to-man in the secondary.
Darren Henderson to run the football. Wingback right side of the formation is Pat Brown. Raines and Kenyatta Neal behind Simpson. Simpson handoff Neal right up the gut to the 20 inside the 15-yard line. First and 10 Henderson.
That time, Charlie, they stacked behind the nose. They had a stacked linebacker. We just literally blocked the nose guard back into the linebacker, and then we had the 2 lead backs. Huge hole right in the middle. Both guards in the center just did a tremendous job.
Picked it up good. They went back to the nose that time.
Yes,
for the 5,
did.
Yeah.
Tim Blanton set up the fumble recovery, has the football. Now Henderson has the football, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line of the Pirates. Opening minutes of the first quarter of the ball game. Simpson wing back on the right side of the formation for Henderson. Jumping around, pitch back left side. Kenyatta with some room, cuts inside the 15 to the 10. Dropped there at the 10-yard line, so a pickup of about 5 on first down.
Good play there. That's what we like to see. A lot of poise. Let's see if the Lions can keep our poise this first drive. So far, it's been perfection, and it'd be great to see us not have any mistakes and take that thing in here early, I guarantee you.
It would, Charlie. That time, Kenyatta did a great job setting up his block. He cut it inside, and then he broke it right back outside, and just a great job to get him 5 yards.
On that play, Tyrell Mosley was the wingback in the right. Now Reggie Arnett is in. Davis is the tailback now for Henderson. Handoff in the middle, and that is Jason Raines inside the 5-yard line.
Woo, that's some running inside, isn't it?
Very close, and I believe it is enough for a first down. I think it's going to be 1st and goal Henderson inside the 5. Let's see what the officials say.
Good play, good blocking up front. And,
it is.
Jason wrapped the ball up good, and that was a good play. So we got a new set of downs, 1st and goal from just inside the 5.
9:57 first quarter. Henderson with the first scoring opportunity tonight. Wing back right side is Pat Brown. Pitch back right side, Davis. He's looking for room. He'll have the touchdown as he fights to the outside and into the end zone. Touchdown number 1 for the Henderson Lions on the night, and that belongs to senior Chris Davis.
Let me talk about some blockers, guys. Number 86, Brantley Jackson, tight end on the right side. Robbie Grand George, tackle on the right side. Javis Wright, the guard on the right side. Chris Burks is our center. Brandon Welch, our left side guard. Matt Appleton, our left tackle. And that time, Jeffrey Holman's our left tight end. Great blocking.
Henderson Lions take advantage of a fumble recovery and get on the board first here in the opening minutes of the first quarter. Martine to hold. Wells to kick the extra point. It's up and good with a timeout on the field. Our score, Henderson 7, Pine Tree nothing.
Way to go, Daniel!
In the hands of 3 different insurance agents, your home, auto, and life policies could end up full of holes. But call a Farmers Insurance agent for a farmers-friendly review, and one agent will bring all your policies together, get rid of gaps, and help trim costs. So if you're with more than one company, cut it out. America can depend on Farmers for home, auto, and life.
You can depend on Farmers Insurance Group and agent Tony Martin at 703 South Main. Call 657-7564. The law offices of Welborn, Houston, Atkinson, Mann, Sadler, and Hill at 300 West Main wish the best of luck on the field and in the classroom to all Henderson students and faculty during the 96 school year.
Just over 2 minutes into the football game, Henderson leads Pine Tree 7-0. We'll recap the scoring after Daniel Wells kicks off to the Pine Tree Pirates.
Not to take anything away from our running, our line just took over that drive and just did a great job.
Here's Wells. He's ready. That slips and falls, but the kick is off nicely. This is Brown again. He bobbles it again. Comes to the 20. Now he looks for some running room inside the 25. He'll be down there as converging on the Lions defense.
I can't see who made the play, but Charlie, did you watch Wild Man down the field?
He ran right by him and came back and still got
He came back and still got a piece of it, and we're talking about number 74. I'm telling you what, he did just a great job.
Let's recap that scoring drive following the Tim Blanton fumble recovery. Henderson took over 1st and 10 on their Pine Tree 29-yard line. It took the Lions 5 plays to cover the 29 yards. Here comes Pine Tree to the line of scrimmage. In motion, a man, Maxwell, to the near side of the field. At quarterback, Davis fakes a handoff, gives off right side, big hole up the gut. Look out, here goes Bush. He's at the 45, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and he will score. This is Darrell Bush, a 175-pound sophomore, right at the gut of the Henderson defense. He goes 76 yards for the touchdown.
Guys, he ran right up the middle. Right up the middle, broke it. We were really out of position.
Little cross action in the backfield,
yep.
Bobby. Had a cross action and faked the one back. Faked the fullback and gave to him right behind him. Had a daylight, and he just outran us.
Just literally outran us.
Here comes Pine Tree to try the extra point. This will be Chris Duplessis that'll be doing the kicking. Out of the hole of quarterback Zach Davis. It's down, it's up, and it is good with a timeout on the field. Our score, Henderson 7, Pine Tree 7.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated serves 11 East Texas counties with 21 exchanges and over 25,000 customers. In fact, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is the largest telephone cooperative in Texas, providing rural telephone service to many East Texas communities. As our Rusk County students strive for continued success in all activities, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated wishes them the very best of luck.
Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic, formerly East Texas Orthopedic Associates, is pleased to announce a new name and a new associate. Dr. Roger C. Sessions, well known for over 8 years of practice in Henderson and East Texas in general orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, arthroscopic surgery, and total joint replacement, now welcomes a new associate, Dr. Sean M. Fagari, to Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic at 612 North High Street in Henderson, offering the community complete orthopedic medical treatment. Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Fagari at Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic back the Henderson Lions.
If you're just turning on your radio and joining us, don't worry. We're only 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the ball game. You've only missed 2 scores, one by each team. Henderson scored first on a 5-play drive following a fumble recovery. Then Pine Tree scores on 1 play that covers 76 yards. That a run by tailback Darrell Bush. He's a sophomore. For the Pine Tree Pirates, extra point good by Duplessis. We're tied at 7-7. 9:25 of the first quarter. Pine Tree now kicking off to Henderson.
They put themselves back in the ball game real quick, what they did.
They sure did. Here's the kick. Again, the kicker slips as Henderson did. This is a short man up front. This is Jason Raines, the 35 to the 40. He's out to the 44-yard line and pulled down there. So Henderson will start in good field position. We have seen some fireworks to open this one.
He kind of short-hopped that one, didn't he? Got it and got upfield good and set up a block, it looked like, and then broke it back off to his left out there and picked up some extra yardage. Glad to see that.
If they're going to kick short, you hope you get to it quick, and we got to it quickly, and as a result, had a good return.
Both kickers have slipped and fell on the last 2 kickoffs. Here come the Lions. Reggie Arnett, a wing back to the right side of the formation. For the Lions, it is Charles Simpson at quarterback. Raines behind him, and then Kenyatta Neal behind there. Pitch to the right side, Neal looking for room. 45 to the 50-yard line and tackled there.
Good blocking, good running. He's running heads-up football right now. I'll tell you, he's watching his blockers. He's setting it up. You know, if he moves just right, it causes the defensive guy to make a move, and then he can cut off of them. Great blocking out there.
Good blocking, point of attack.
Here comes Mosley into the lineup. Mosley will be a wing back on the right side of the formation. Pickup of 6 yards on the carry. On the pitch, Kenyatta Neal remains a tailback. Jason Raines the fullback. Mosley, wing back right side, a pair of tight ends for Henderson. Back goes, now hand off left side, Simpson. To Neal. Neal has a first down at the 45-yard line of Pine Tree.
Well, it's good to see us run that little tackle trap, kind of a counter tray they call it, and get out there and block in front of them, and a good job of a backfield maneuver of Kenyatta waiting for the block, and a good job of pulling there, and a big first down for the Lions.
Pat Brown in now. At the tailback, Chris Davis. Raines remains the fullback. Brown wing back right. Tight ends each side are Jackson and Holman. Simpson at quarterback, 1st and 10, Henderson. Handoff, Davis right up the gut to the 40-yard line. Picks up 4 on first down.
Why would they line up with a 5-4 that time, and a cornerback over here on line of scrimmage like the old monster? When the ball was snapped, he just came.
Yep, they're just, Dickey is, Coach Meeks is just, he's using every trick he's got trying to, actually what he's doing, he's just moving his down linemen and his linebackers around the light, trying to confuse our blockers, and as of right now, it hadn't bothered them very much.
Arnett, wing back again right. Familiar formation in this ball game. Davis, the tailback. Give the ball, no. Wanting to throw, Simpson back. Pressure on the right side, throws left for Jackson, and that's over his head and wide to the left, incomplete.
It's hard to tell who's a linebacker and who's a safety back there. They're all playing about the same depth.
That was a good time to throw the football where it was, second down on their 40. It was a good time to test and see what we had.
Henderson now facing 3rd and 6 at the 40-yard line. Have got to get it inside the 34. Brown wing back right. Raines and Davis in the eye behind Simpson. Simpson pitch back right side. Davis for some room. He fights to the 35 and stood up there. He's going to be short of the first down by a yard. It's decision time for head coach Dennis Alexander.
We're going to go for it.
We're going to go for it. Dennis knew is in 4-down zone. If we had a pretty good 3rd down play, he would never thrown the ball on 2nd down if he hadn't planned on going for it here.
Yep.
And this extra down is going to help us here because we got 4th and real short.
Just joining us, 7:20, clock running first quarter. Our score, Henderson 7, Pine Tree 7. 4th down and 1 for Henderson at the Pine Tree 35-yard line. Raines and Davis in the eye behind Simpson. Handoff, Raines, left side, first down, Henderson to the 31-yard line.
We're just right now, we're just manhandling them. We're taking our linemen, they're just taking and just blocking their linemen. We're even blocking their defensive down linemen back into their linebackers. We're really controlling the line of scrimmage right here.
7 minutes to go, first quarter. Raines is out. That should bring
Jeremy
Blanton in as the fullback. Davis remains at tailback. Mosley, a wingback right side. Henderson comes to the right. Now handoff up the middle. Raines, quick opener inside the 25-yard line.
That's Blanton now, Jeremy Blanton.
Blanton, I'm sorry. I see a 4 and a bounce back and forth. Here comes Darrell Garland into the ball game now. It's Henderson using a lot of folks in the offensive backfield.
That's the third different tailback we've used, and we used 2 different fullbacks. And we've also used a couple different wingbacks.
Garland is the tailback, Blanton the fullback. Brown a wingback right. Pitch back right side, Garland. Garland hits up the right side of the 20-yard line. Very close to another Henderson first down. And if they give him the 20, he'll have the first.
I believe that's it. You know, Charlie, we're just taking the ball and driving it. We're controlling the football when we have it.
I mentioned the word a while ago, Bobby. It's poise, and so far we've had that, and that's great. If we can keep them jumping and having foolish penalties here, right now we're doing a great job up front.
6:08 clock running. Our ball game tied at 7 apiece. Henderson first and 10, Pine Tree 20. Simpson, long count. Fakes it, wants to throw. Looking for Arnett in the end zone on the right side. Now throws across the middle. Almost intercepted by Pine Tree's free safety, Kevin Daniel, intended there for Jackson.
Good coverage there, and he still nearly caught the football.
He really did. We didn't see him quick enough. We didn't pick him up. Charles just didn't get it there quick enough. He was open for a little bit. I believe there might have even been an official in the way. I'm not sure. Kind of looked like it.
Yeah, sometimes they work for you. You use them for a screen. Sometimes what?
Yep.
Mosley, wing back right. Blanton, Garland in the eye. Pitch back right side. Garland gets around one man, but he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. As coming up to get him was Pete Hickman.
Boy, they were stacked over here at that time. We didn't have enough people. We blocked everybody we had, and they still had people coming. They were bringing a cornerback, and
they brought us.
Stacey's up there real tight. It's everything they had was up there tight, so it's going to be 3rd and long here.
3rd and 10 for Henderson at the Pine Tree 20. Kenyatta Neal is back in as the tailback. Fake the handoff down the line with the option. Simpson keeps. He's going to be tackled for a gain of just a couple. It'll bring up 4th and very long. Simpson with the option had Kenyatta Neal trailing. And let's see if Henderson, Daniel Wells, will come on to try a field goal with the wind at his back.
Well, Pine Tree played that real well. They didn't commit real early. Charles thought he could keep the football, but a guy got a hold of his jersey and it's too late to pitch then.
Spot the ball at the 17, add-on. Well, they're going to put it down at the 25. A 35-yard field goal try for Daniel Wells. It's down, it's up, and it is long enough and good with a timeout on the field. Our score, Henderson 10, Pine Tree 7.
Way to go, Daniel!
The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore is proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ in and around Henderson. The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore has a wide selection of books and gift items. Their expanded video and music department includes the latest Christian videos, cassettes, and compact discs. Lift someone's spirit from a large assortment of cards that express your sincere feelings. And of course, a large selection of Bibles. Remember the House of Prayer Christian Bookstore, providing caring assistance for your spiritual needs. Donald and Evelyn Maddox, owners. Cellular phone service has never been lower. Right now at Larry Roy Incorporated, your authorized 360 communication cellular dealer. With a new line of service, an individual can pay only $12.95 per month on a 1-year contract, and you get free activation on all rate plans. It's a great deal for individuals who occasionally use their cellular phones. See the new fashion color contour phones, only $12.95 with a new line of service, or ask about a used phone at no cost. That's Larry Roy Incorporated, your authorized 360 communication cellular dealer.
4:38 of the first quarter. Henderson leads Pine Tree 10-0. following a 35-yard field goal by Henderson's Daniel Wells. An 11-play scoring drive for the Henderson Lions, and the Henderson Lions now ready to kick off the Pine Tree Pirates. Wells is going to take about a 3-step approach to the football this time around.
What was good to
Slipped and fell again. The ball kicked to the left side, picked up at the 30 to the 35, and nailed there. Big time hit by Henderson.
Avis Sanders just
Avis.
form tackled him. Literally the first thing that hit of that other guy was the back of his head on the ground. Great tackle.
Well, it's good to see old Daniel Wells kick that field goal, because that's a big play. That might really come back to make the difference in the ball game, and it's good to see him accuracy from that distance.
35-yard field goal. Henderson leads now 10-3, but Pine Tree scored on their first play of their second possession. Here comes Pine Tree with wideouts both sides. Maxwell comes in motion now to the near side and lines up in a slot. Hand off to the fullback, stacked up in the middle. Lined up as the fullback was Anthony Gray, the senior.
Wasn't anything in the middle that time. Matt Dennard and John Giroux kind of shut that down. And as always with our lines, there's about 5 or 6 that in on the tackle, so nothing happening in the middle.
Anthony Gray, a senior, was a starting tailback for Pine Tree last year. Ran into some academic difficulties. Darrell Bush took his place, and we've already seen what Bush can do. He's lined up as a lone running back, as Pine Tree has 2 wide to the left and a wing back, to the right and a wing back in the left. Give it to Bush out here. He breaks 1 tackle, comes back to the 35-yard line, but he should have been tackled for about a 5-yard loss, and he just slipped the Henderson tackler.
Well, he showed some strength there for a sophomore. You know, we hit him back there. He just didn't slow down at all. He kept on going. So the first guy to him did not knock him down. So he's a strong lad, got strong legs.
You know, it really says a lot about how quick your defense is when your defensive tackle can get from the center of the field out to the sideline on the right side and make a tackle. Now, you've got some quick kids out there when that's going on.
We might see a little crisscross action play here that scored a while ago.
Pine Tree puts a man, Dusty Smith, wide to the near side of the field. Maxwell comes in motion towards us. Fake the handoff, give it to the tailback, and goodness sakes, Henderson was in the backfield.
Guys, that's
for the handoff.
That's 3 straight plays Matt Dennard has been in on it. Matt was the defensive tackle that made it to the sideline over here. He made a great play right there. Old Matt's playing a little bit of heads-up football tonight.
Dennard was at the mesh point.
Yes, he was.
Between the running back and the quarterback.
We've got 2:50 running here in the first quarter. Henderson leading 10-7, and Pine Tree's going to be forced to kick the football into the breeze.
4th and 12 at the 33-yard line. Here's the punt by Duplessis. Dropping back are Simpson and Arnett for the Henderson Lions. They stand at the 30. Snap, clean, a little inside rush, getting it up. It gets hung up in the wind. Arnett makes it, catch at the 34 to the 35, and he's going to be fighting for yardage and goes down at about the 39. Good coverage that time by Pine Tree.
Good coverage, good heads-up play, though, by Reggie to field the ball and not let the ball hit and us lose yardage. He caught the ball and got him a little room up there. He covered it up, protected it, and, you know, good offensive play for us.
What kind of wind we got? About a 10-mile-an-hour wind?
More than that.
More than that.
I'm always a little out of the wind, aren't I? I was light last week.
Well, that thing's flapping
Charlie,
out there like
last
that.
week you could have said 50 mile an hour and you'd have been light.
1st and 10, Henderson at the 39-yard line of Henderson. Henderson leading Pine Tree 10-7. Simpson is the quarterback. Tailback is Neal. Neal now rolling this side. Simpson in trouble. Dumps it out all alone out here. Jackson. 45-50. 45-40. Penalty flag goes down. That's going to call some of it back against Henderson. But a nice catch by Jackson. He gets all the way to the Pine Tree 35-yard line. But a penalty flag rests at the 42 of Pine Tree.
Boy, those flats have got to be open because they're bringing those cornerbacks. They don't snap the football. And we picked it up on 1st down and hit him for a big play.
Illegal block against
we got
Henderson.
A clip, I'm afraid.
Block in the back. The spot of the foul, the Pine Tree 42, so mark off 10 from there. So that's going to be an expensive penalty. And Jackson was all alone. There was nobody out there with him.
That's because everybody rushing the passer.
This looks like it'll be enough even after the penalty for a 1st down.
Charlie,
somebody ought to measure this.
There was a couple of assistant coaches that didn't rush that time.
Well, they brought 12. I saw 12 white shirts. That coach got on a white shirt.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Oh, now they do move the chains. Okay, thank you very much. The ever alert eye. Well, actually, we're looking right down.
They jumped in that 6 that time, Bobby.
Yep.
And brought everybody.
Here they go again.
Uh-huh.
1st and 10, Henderson at the Henderson 49-yard line. Pitch left side, Kenyatta Neal. Strung out nicely. He'll pick up about 4, but out there to tackling the cornerback, Monty Brown, and that time Pine Tree strung it out.
Brandon Welch really got out that time. He was left guard. He pulled and got out there and got on him. His guy and maintained position on him and got a great block. Good job, Brandon Welch.
Good first down play, too.
To the 40, we'll call it the 46-yard line of Pine Tree. So it's going to be second down and about, 5, a short 5. Wing back right side, Mosley. Simpson under center. Pitch back right side, Neal. Neal, 45 on his feet. 40, 35, a blocker in front of me, 25, 20, 15, and down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line, Kenyatta Neal, right side.
And he saw it open that time, and a good blocking, and he hit that thing and put on the afterburners, and just guy had the angle, the reason he caught him.
Matt Appleton out in front of him blocking.
I was watching Brantley Jackson, the tight end on this side, and Tyrell Mosley was in at the wing. They came down to double team on the defensive end. When they did, Tyrell just kind of set him up. Brantley took him by himself, and Tyrell slid off and got on the linebacker, and that's what sprung him right there.
There's your 1-1-1 on the clock, Jim, again.
All right, 1-1-1. We've had that show up a number of times. First and goal at the 9. Simpson with the ball. Down the line with the ball on the keeper. Cuts inside the 5. Nice run, 37 yards by Kenyatta Neal.
Always looking for something different, you know. Y'all know something different on number 3 tonight?
I don't even see
Our
them.
wide well, you know,
we're not looking at high
there
top,
he is.
low tops, are we now?
No.
Yeah, I see something different.
You pick it up?
Yeah.
First and goal at the 5.
Last week he got hit and fell on his back. He's got a back support.
All right.
Actually, Charlie, that's a hand warmer.
No, it's to protect your back when you fall backwards.
That's a hand warmer.
You don't put the hand warmer in the back.
Power eye, Henderson. Blanton. Jeremy Blanton makes it strong right. Rains with him. Pitch back right side, Davis. He is brought down at the 5. It looked like he had running room big time, and all of a sudden, up there to bring him down was Galen Sanders of Pine Tree.
And a great defensive play by Pine Tree. They came through that time and made a real big play. Charlie, look at that real close. That's a hand warmer.
Well, a lot of teams, all their receivers wear them this year, you know.
Second and goal at the 5. We're only up by 3, guys, and this quarter is going to come to an end. At the end of the first quarter of play, our score, Henderson 10, Pine Tree 7. Help me.
Need a new mattress? I assert a perfect sleeper.
Sleep Gallery Plus, 1 block west of the Star in Henderson, where beautiful mornings begin with a great night's sleep.
Yes, folks, sometimes I, too, really do wonder.
I bet you Stanley knows what it is, don't you, Stanley?
Jim Wallace, along with Charlie Franklin and Bobby Briscoe.
Those gloves up with their hands.
And who else knows might be here. I think we got some leftovers from Halloween up here. Second and goal, Henderson at the 5-yard line of Pine Tree. As we begin the second quarter, Henderson leading 7-0. Jeremy Blanton in the ball game, so I'm expecting we'll see the power I or the dead T or any other number of formations. And I'm wrong. Jeremy Blanton is the fullback. Tailback Davis with a wingback on the right. Simpson keeps the ball, cuts inside, he'll score. Touchdown, Henderson Lions.
Just right off the right side.
Pine Tree was looking for that play, Bobby, but you see him go outside. They're looking for him to come outside.
I mean, just Robbie Gringeorge just went in there and he just said, guys, get out of the way. We're coming through. And Charles cut it right up there, and there it was.
Charles Simpson, a 5-yard run to the right side. Henderson has extended their lead to 16-7. Daniel Wells on to try the extra point.
That was a big play, too, because it's 3rd and 4. If it had been 4th and 2 or 3, we might have had to go for the field goal again. So that was a big, big play.
Curtis Martine to hold. Wells the kick. This into the wind. It's on the way. It's up and good. With a timeout on the field, our score, Henderson 17, Pine Tree 7.
Way to go, Daniel!
You probably think that a brick is a brick is a brick. We think Boral bricks are better. The plain ones, the fancy ones, and about any color you can imagine. But why do we make so many different kinds of brick? Because we know that a house is not a house, is not a house. Call 1-800-5-BORAL-5 to receive a free brochure and the location of the showroom nearest you. Boral Bricks, a solid decision to build your dreams on.
Every American Standard air conditioner must endure literally hundreds of inspections before being permitted to leave the factory. And if any little thing is less than perfect, well, we have ways of dealing with troublemakers. Built to a higher standard, American Standard.
Replace your old air conditioner with a reliable American Standard system from Simmons Air Conditioning and Heating in Henderson and ask about a free 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Opening moments of the second quarter, Henderson leads Pine Tree 17-7. And we're going to have a scoreboard update after this kickoff, brought to you by Dr. Roger C. Session and Dr. Sean M. Figueri of Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic in Henderson. Here's Wells to kick. It's a short kick into the wind. It'll be taken by an up man. It bounces, and then for Pine Tree, falling on it for the Pirates. We're going to find it here in just a quick moment. Montrail Howard. And let me give you this scoreboard update. Nacogdoches leading Marshall early on 7-0. Hallsville over Carthage 6-0. And Kilgore and Gilmore at this point, that ball game tied. Lufkin leads Robert E. Lee's 7-0. Scoreboard update brought to you by Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic. And here come the Pine Tree Pirates, and we don't want to miss a play because they have been able to score big tonight also.
Very quickly.
1st and 10, Pine Tree at the 23-yard line of the Pirates at 11:50. Man in motion, Maxwell away from us. Quarterback Davis, back rolls right, looking across the middle, looking deep, has a receiver out here, and it's incomplete. It should have been caught by the intended receiver, Keith Gray, the 6'6", 210 junior. As I'm looking down, penalty flags fly.
What was that for? I wasn't looking. Were y'all?
No.
Something after the play.
Sure was.
Well, they picked the flags up, and now they're running back.
But the pass was incomplete. And it happened after the pass was completed. We'll wait for the officials, or incomplete. Clock stops at 11:43.
I took my eye off of it after he dropped the ball. We'll find out.
Personal foul against Pine Tree.
Ooh, I guess he got mad and did something to...
What you'll have to do is turn on your TV on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night, because we got a cameraman that was right down there by it. And you can find out for yourself what happened there on Henderson Cable Channel 10.
It's a dead ball foul, so it'll be penalized.
Well, and that'll...
From right there, down will count because...
yeah, the down counts because it was...
dead ball foul.
He kicked the ball.
Is that what he did?
Is that correct? Kicked the ball.
Thank you.
Yeah. Some of our fans down there are looking up here, and we're looking out.
They're
telling us they kicked the ball.
I don't need you guys. I'll just watch the fans out there.
Yeah, give us hand signals up here.
Did it go through the uprights, though?
It is first down, though, is what they have at the 11. No, not second down. Back at the 13-yard line. Here to throw is Davis. He throws, and it's complete to Maxwell out to the 23-yard line.
Brian Brown, sophomore, number 5. Pretty good job of defense right there. Came up and made the tackle. We had to give a little cushion there, and just a good defensive play.
We know that the Pine Tree quarterback, Zach Davis, that a senior who's played last year and all this year, has got a good arm and capable of throwing the football. And at that time, he had plenty of time, and he showed he can throw with accuracy when he has time.
3rd and about 15, the ball at the 24-yard line. 2 men wide to the near side of the field for the Pine Tree Pirates. Maxwell is one of them. Outside of him is Marty Groover. Man split to the left side with a straight eye. Timeout called by the Pirates. Score in the field. Henderson 17, Pine Tree 7.
Hello, I'm Bob Lehman. At Lehman Eye Center, optical video imaging allows my patients to see exactly what I see during their examination. We're proud to be the first and only ophthalmology practice in East Texas to offer this service to our patients.
Discover how advanced technology at Lehman Eye Center can help you enjoy a lifetime of better vision by calling 569-8278. Lehman Eye Center, the clear choice for clear vision.
Stop into Premier Ford Mercury and you'll realize you were born to save money on America's favorite, the all-new 96 Taurus. Get big savings on new 96 Ford Contours, Escorts, Aspires. In fact, save on the complete 96 Ford lineup. Premier Ford Mercury can put you in the car or truck of your dreams and a payment plan to fit just about any budget. Premier Ford Mercury on Highway 79 South in Henderson, Texas. Yeah, they'll give you a deal that's as sweet as honey and make you feel like you were born to save money. Premier Ford Mercury.
We go back to play after Pine Tree uses their first time out. 2 wide to this side, 1 to the far side, straight eye. Darrell Bush dots it for the Pine Tree Pirates as Davis goes under center. Maxwell in motion away to the short side of the field. Back goes a quarterback, rolls right, wants to dump it. Screen pass over the middle to the near side. It's complete to the 35, to the 40, out to the 44-yard line. Galen Sanders is the receiver, and it is 1st and 10, Pine Tree.
Oh, I tell you, that's awful. Let them pick up a 3rd and 15. That's just what they did.
Derek McGee, number 2, came up and made the tackle playing the cornerback on the left side. Got him down. Good job. Good tackle.
Pine Tree trailing Henderson by 10, 17-7. Has the ball, 1st and 10 at the Pirates' 42.5-yard line, almost the 40. Let's call it the 43. Davis, handoff, left side to Bush, stacked up at the 45.
Well, that's a big play for Pine Tree because they had to kick that football from way back there after a penalty of 15 yards. Get that first down. I tell you, our defense is going to have to get heads up there on long yardage. They've had a couple of big plays on us.
Big run up the gut on the run by Darrell Bush, the sophomore, which means we're going to see him for a couple more years. 2 men wide to the near side, 1 to the far. Over here, Ryan Fitzpaugh along with Marty Gruber. 1 to the other side as Davis goes under center. Sanders is the fullback. Tailback is Darrell Bush. Sanders, quick drop, throws to the left side over the head of the intended receiver on the far side.
Just a quick drop back, just going to turn and sprint and chunk it just as hard as he can on the rope to the receiver right there. Did a little quick in and just wasn't there, went over his head.
Intended for Dusty Smith, number 83.
Of course, number 4, Damon Reddick for us was dropping right out in front of him in the flat, and he may have had to throw it over him to get it there. Damon kind of read that all the way. Cornerback on that side read it also, so.
We need to pick one of those off here in a minute, I tell you.
Yeah, we do.
3rd down and 8. Marty Gruber comes wide to the near side. In the slot with him is Maxwell. Sanders, Bush behind Davis at quarterback. Long count. Back goes Bush, rolls a little bit to his right, throws it back across the field. Incomplete on the far side.
Boy, didn't fool any of us that time, did it, Charlie?
Brian and Brian Brown and Caleb Deason really played that screen well there.
Boy, they did.
Worked on that, and if he'd have caught that ball, he'd been a loss on the play. So good defense there. That's going to make him kick the football.
Oh, Caleb read that one all the way and was out there. Brian came up and made the play. Good defensive football for us.
Intended for Monty Brown. It'll bring up 4th down and 8. So after the big pickup on 1st down, Pine Tree will punt it on. To punt is Chris Duplessis.
Just inside of 10 minutes, 9:59 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Simpson and Arnett stand at the Henderson 20-yard line. High kick, a little assist by the wind. Arnett is going to have to let this one bounce. Now picks up at the 15 to the 20-yard line and out of bounds. I think he was pushed out at the 19. So that's where Henderson will start, 1st and 10 at the Henderson 19. The Henderson Lions leading the Pine Tree Pirates by a score of 17-7 at 9:49 of the 2nd quarter.
They've got a good punter, and one of their coaches, Barry Bowman, was an outstanding punter in high school at Spring Hill and also punted for Louisiana Tech. He's done a good job working with a punter. He really gets his foot into the ball.
Charlie, their quarterback was one of their, I don't think Ronnie's coaching this year, but Ronnie Davis was a coach over there, and that's his son.
Right,
that's quarterback.
he used to coach it.
Yeah.
1st and 10, they spot the ball at the 20-yard line. Simpson pitch back this side. Kenyatta Neal, he's fighting outside of trouble. He's going to be down for a loss back at the 14-yard line.
Normally you don't like them to run east and west, but I tell you what, that time Kenyatta just almost got outside. If he hadn't slipped back there, I believe he'd have got outside.
I think that's the first loss from scrimmage for Henderson on the night. Henderson leading 17-7, going into a stiff freeze here in the 2nd quarter.
Allen said that was our first loss of the night.
That's a big loss, too. We're backed up inside the 15. If we can't move down there, we've got kicked into a pretty good win.
Yeah, give Pine Tree good position. Kenyatta Neal is the tailback. Jason Raines is the fullback. Give it to Neal. He's got a little bit of running room out to the 18-yard line. So it's going to bring a third down at about 12.
That's pretty good running back there.
Yes, it is.
Jason Raines was out leading on that and got a good block. And about the time he threw his block, Kenyatta cut, and it also cut Kenyatta down. Oh, Jason is, you know, I talked about it last week a little bit, but I want to mention again, Jason has really, the years he played football for Henderson, he's really contributed. You know, started out as a quarterback, went from a quarterback to a fullback. He played defense. It didn't matter to Jason. He just wanted to play.
And he is in the lineup right now at the fullback slot. Neal behind him. Back goes Simpson, wanting to throw into the wind. Looking across the middle, here's Jackson. Hit as he threw it, and over the head of the intended receiver as Jackson was bumped pretty good by Monty Brown, but the pass a bit high and incomplete, and Henderson will have to do what was just mentioned, going to punt into a very stiff breeze.
First punt for the night, because that's the first time that Pine Tree has stopped us. We just taken the ball and scored 2 touchdowns and a field goal, but this time the Pirates do stop us, and we have to kick.
We're at 8:21 of the second quarter. Henderson leading Pine Tree 17-7. Daniel Wells will accept the snap at his own 5-yard line. Sanders is the short man in the punt, and one man deep behind him. On a long count. Get it, a little outside rush, gets it up. Pretty nice high punt. This is Monty Brown. No, it'll go short, then takes a Pine Tree bounce. Got up in the wind and just died. It looked like it was going to have probably another 15 yards on top of that. Got into the wind and died, and Pine Tree takes over the football. 1st and 10 at the Henderson 33-yard line.
Well, I was afraid of that because kicking into that wind and back where we were kicking from, it's just not good. And we got a bad bounce. Daniel kind of hit the ball on the side of his foot, and then it took a Pine Tree bounce. They're in the 4-down zone to start with.
Marty Gruber comes wide to the near side. In the slot outside of him is Maxwell. One lone running back, Bush behind the quarterback, Zach Davis. Maxwell now in motion. Davis fakes a handoff, comes back to his right. Looking, has a man wide open. The tight end, Billy Clay, out here, and up to tackle him and down at the 27-yard line.
Just a delay. Acted like he was going to block, delayed out in the flat out there. And this tight end, this Billy Clay kid, he's 6'4", 220 pounds. He's a good-sized tight end.
Number 21 was running wide open through the middle, too, Bobby. That guy went back in motion, and he cut back through the middle, and nobody picked him up, and he was wide open deep.
Pickup of 7 on the play. It'll be second down and a short 3 for Pine Tree. Up to make the tackle for Henderson that time is the strong safety, Keelan Bradley. One receiver wide to this side. Eye behind the quarterback, Davis. Davis, handoff into the middle. Bush fights, should have the first down. They'll unpilot at 7:22. Second quarter, Henderson leading 17-7. But Pine Tree with an excellent scoring opportunity as they have just picked up a first down at the Henderson 23.
I saw John Chereau make initial contact there, and I'm sure Matt Dennard was there because it was right in the middle.
Pine Tree's going to be hard to stop here in the 4-down zone. We're going to have to have a good play here on first down.
2 receivers wide to the near side. Lone running back is Bush. Maxwell again in motion, back towards the offensive setup. Here's Zach Davis to throw. Looking right all the way, throws it complete down to the 11-yard line to Marty Gruber.
He had all day to throw the ball, Bobby.
Yeah, he did. They were sitting there with 2 tight ends. They had 2 tight ends in there blocking. They had 6 people blocking plus a back there. Ran just a little over. They really just kind of flooded an area and did a little curl there. And quarterback, as we said, is pretty good. The little quarterback just stepped up there and threw it right in there.
Here comes Pine Tree with 1st and 10 at the 11. Anthony Gray now is the fullback. Handoff Bush, tailback right side. Fights inside the 10 before he's driven back.
Pretty good offensive play for them that time, running right off of their right tackle. They ran a little cross action there.
That's a play he scored on. Look here, we got a little pushing match going on right there. 89 for Pine Tree, and somebody, I saw 89 push us.
That's a pretty good little offensive play for them down there. Anytime you can get 3.5, 4 yards on first down, you want to.
Second down and 6, Pine Tree. At about the 7-yard line of Henderson. Maxwell goes out for the Pirates.
And they've got a pretty good kicker, don't forget.
Well, yeah, very definitely. He's well within range.
We need a fumble.
Here's a man in motion for Pine Tree to the far side, the wide side of the field. Davis pitch back left to Bush. Bush is going to be strung out and dropped for a loss back outside of the 10.
That was a good defensive play there.
That was a very good defensive play, and that happens to be Brantley Jackson, who's in on defense right now. Good job, Brantley.
Back to the 11-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd down and 10 and a shade more.
Brantley playing defensive end there in place of Corey Spoon tonight, now.
Maxwell wide left. Two tight ends.
They're going to throw it.
Monty Brown, the fullback, tailback Bush. Quick drop, quick throw, left side for the end zone, trying to get to it, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 10, and I would think we'll see a field goal try here, and this will be Duplessis coming on. And again, we saw him in warm-ups with his wind at his back, kicking it up from 47 out. But I'm not so sure that's what we're looking at.
I believe you're right, Jim. I think I saw him coming there with a tee.
There he is. Okay. It's going to be 4th down. 12. Where are they going to spot it down? At the 19, 29-yard line.
Just inside the 20, 19 and a half.
So it's going to be a 29-yard field goal try by Duplessis. Wind at his back. It's on the way. It's up, and it is good. Timeout on the field. Our score, Henderson 17, Pine Tree 10.
Coach Alexander, you and the Henderson Lions football team have a winning tradition built on teamwork. It takes good coaching and a committed group of players. That's true in sports and in life. I'm Jerry Wilson, pastor of Henderson's First Baptist Church, where you will find a group of committed people working together to meet the needs of all ages. We care about you and would love to see you this Sunday morning at 9:45 for Bible study and 11 o'clock for worship. Join us at Henderson's First Baptist Church.
Citizens National Bank. You know us, and we know you want convenience. We know it's hard to get to the bank during the week if you work. Now you can bank at our Southside branch on Saturday from 9 till noon at the drive-in. We are always looking for ways to serve our customers. We're Citizens National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
After we have the kickoff here, we'll bring you up to date on our scoreboard, brought to you by Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Figueri of Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic. You heard Charlie say this would be a good time for an onside kick as Pine Tree just hit the 29-yard field goal to make it 17-10. Pine Tree trails Henderson. 5:20. We're in the second quarter.
The reason I saw you, they just scored, and they also got the wind at the back.
Two-step kickoff. Taken back at the 8-yard line by Kenyatta Neal to the 10, 15, 20. Stutters out to the 25-yard line. And now our scoreboard update. Lufkin leads Robert E. Lee in the second quarter, 14-0. Marshall now has taken the lead over Nacogdoches, 10-7. Hallsville still leads Carthage 6-0. Kilgore and Gilmer tied at 0 in the second. Excuse me. Athens over Chapel Hill, 13-0 in the second. Maybank and Jacksonville tied at 7, and Lindale leading Palestine 7-0 in the second quarter. Here comes Henderson as the Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Handoff this side, fighting to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Excuse me.
Chris Davis running off tackle over here on the left side, picking up good 4 or 5 yards.
We'll
good
put him
run.
at the 29.
Yeah. We'll take that on 1st down every time.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line. Henderson, second quarter, going into the wind. Davis now is the tailback. Simpson at quarterback with a wing back right. Handoff fullback this side, Jeremy Blanton, 30. 34-yard line and down.
Jeremy hit inside, then bounced outside and picked up pretty good yardage there on 2nd down, so it'll be 3rd and short. Clock running here, 4:28 and running here in the first half. Lions leading by 7, 17-10. As Jim said, going into a stiff wind, it's going to be 3rd and about a yard.
Jeremy Blanton will be at fullback as Henderson will break the huddle. Tailback is Chris Davis.
We've been going to the left side on short yard. Let's see what we do this time.
Wing back in the right with 2 tight ends. Simpson under center. Pitch back right side. Give the ball to Davis. 1st down yardage. No. Yeah, we'll see where they spot him.
Yeah.
As I see the side judge coming up, I think Henderson has got the 1st down by inches.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Well, he
They're going to measure it.
He's sending the punt team out there.
No, they're not. It's first down.
Yes, it is.
Pine Tree fans not agreeing with the spot.
Well,
I found it to be totally acceptable.
I think he had the first down, then tried to run a little bit sideways and made it kind of close there.
But not close enough for the eagle eye here as we realize it is 1st and 10 Henderson. If you guys can be a little goofy, I can too.
Well, okay, Jim, we don't mind that.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Blanton out of the ball
Now we
game.
got a timeout, I think, or something. What we got?
Who we got?
This referee over here wants to talk to the players. Say, get back a little bit.
Get back off the field.
We haven't mentioned the side judge on the near side. We will now. He just sent everybody back 2 steps, and now everybody has moved forward 3 steps.
That's right.
Here comes Henderson, 1st and 10 at the Henderson 35-yard line, wing back right, I formation. Back goes Simpson, hands off Kenyatta Neal into the middle. He fights to the 40, comes across the 40 to the 42, and did you see how Kenyatta wrapped up that football as he hit the line?
Yes, he did. He's running tough. He has every play tonight. Just runs up in there. He has so much speed, and he's got pretty good moves too.
To the 41-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and 4 for Henderson at the 41. Neal remains the tailback. Pitch back this side. Neal comes towards us. 40, 45. Midfield and into Pine Tree territory at the 48-yard line.
Well, Jeremy made a tackle that time.
Yep.
Didn't mean to.
Nope. He's trying to block for him. It's a way to run that football,
Good
son.
play.
This drive started at 5:13 to go in the first half, down to 3:07. Henderson has moved from the Henderson 25 to the Pine Tree 48-yard line.
We'll cross, excuse me, Jim, we'll cross into their side of the field. We've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go 48 yards.
Well, let us see what will happen. Holman and Jackson tight end. Simpson at quarterback and has gone that way all the way. Pitch right side. Darrell Garland at tailback. Breaks 1 tackle. 45 to the 44-yard line.
Yep, just picking up that 4 and 5 and 6 yards, and then every now and then we'll break a pretty good one.
Get that huddle and get out of there quick, Lions, because that clock is running.
It's going to be 2nd down and about 6, a short 6. Davis is in. Garland out. Jeremy Blanton out.
Say one thing, we got fresh backs going in and out all the time.
Jason Raines, the fullback. Davis, the tailback. Let's see if we go up the gut with Davis back there. Handoff, no. Keeping the ball down the line. Cutting forward to the 40-yard line. Say it right, Jim, or don't say it at all. Charles Simpson carrying the ball.
Running a little option play on this side. Countered out.
Almost pitched it, then cut it back up to the 40. Picks up 4, where it'll be 3rd down and 2 for Henderson.
Good. We've got to play real quick with 2 minutes to go.
And Henderson has all 3 timeouts remaining. 3rd down and 2, Henderson, Pine Tree 40. Pitch back near side, Davis. Blocker in front. Hurdles over one man. Goes out of bounds at the 30. No, they're going to wind the clock. Now they stop the clock.
Don't believe
Make up my mind.
I don't believe we made the first down.
The side judge over here at first wound the clock.
Yeah, they was going to see if it's a first down, I believe. They're going to say, no, it's not. Well, I guess they're going to measure it.
They're going to measure?
Well, there's about a yard.
This don't even look close, folks. And after they didn't measure the one down here that was within inches.
Well.
But they're going to bring the chains across to let you know that this is well over a yard short. But again, it is 4th down play, so that could be a factor here late in the half. Since we fussed at officials for not measuring earlier in the season.
He likes a good yard.
Yep. It's going to bring a 4th down and 1 for Henderson at the Pine Tree 41 with 1:49 to go in the first half. And again, Henderson has all 3 timeouts remaining.
Well, that kind of blew my mind right there.
Are we going to march the Henderson band?
Jim, we're not going to march. They're going to introduce all the seniors. But this tonight, our 8th grade Henderson Middle School 8th grade band is going to play a couple of songs, I believe, with our varsity band.
Got to have a
Pat Brown
down
goes wide to the right side. 4th down and a yard for Henderson. They haven't flipped over the down marker. Now they do. It's 4th down and a yard. First time we've had a wide receiver out all night for Henderson that I can remember. That's Brown. Simpson, 4th and 1. Handoff. Jason Raines fights and got the first down. I'm pretty sure of seeing the spot of the football on the near side. They'll stop the clock with 1:38. Congratulations to the Henderson band, by the way, once again.
Yes, they did.
Picking up a 1 at marching contest at Nacogdoches this past Wednesday.
Well, they did, Jim. It was just an excellent job. I'm certainly don't know anything about band, but I know one thing. Their marching was pleasing to my eye, and the sound was pleasing to my ear.
I don't know much about it either, but I know a good one when I see it, and I get to see Henderson every week.
I know. Yeah, they really did just an excellent job down there.
Not having any bias toward the band, of course.
No.
We got 138 here to put the ball in the end zone here as they measure for the first down, and we do have it.
Not by much, apparently.
By the hair of your chinny chin chin.
But that's all that matters on your chinny chin chin.
Charlie, you just have a bunch of quips tonight.
I'll tell you what, we've been running that ball in there so much. We're gonna right back here and throw one here in a minute and fool everybody.
First and 10
into the wind right here.
Well, Charlie, you need to call something tonight. You
know, I put that at the 48 when it wasn't. I had it on the should have been the 39. Hello, Jim. First and 10 at the 38 of Pine Tree. 1:34 to go in the half. Here's Simpson. Rolls right. Wants to throw. Has a receiver incomplete. Short of Reggie Arnett, and the reason for that was a good pass rush by Pine Tree on Simpson. He was running backwards trying to throw forwards.
Yeah, he got out. Charlie got outside his protection again and had to throw off balance into that wind, and that was an awfully tough throw.
Stops the clock at 1:28.
I felt like he'd throw on first down there, try to get a good play here. I think he'll do it again.
Charlie, we still have the reverse in our...
And we also got a screen that we can throw here.
Arnett wide to the near side, far side wide, Pat Brown. Davis is the tailback. Raines the fullback. Handoff Davis up the middle. He's hit and dropped at the 40. He'll lose a yard.
Well, that linebacker saw that coming.
And
Davis gets up a little slow, but Davis gets up.
Timeout on us.
Timeout called with a score. Henderson 17, Pine Tree 10.
Peterson's Home Furnishings invites you to come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of a new Lazy Boy chair. Lazy Boy quality means a lifetime of comfort, and Peterson's means big savings. This Lazy Boy Anderson rocker recliner, just $2.99. Try the Lazy Boy Aspen rocker recliner, priced at just $3.49. Here's the Intrepid rocker recliner from Lazy Boy, now only $3.99. Come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of Lazy Boy, the only recliner providing you with full body comfort. Available at Peterson's Home Furnishings, your home-owned furniture and appliance store in downtown Henderson.
If your home, auto, and life insurance is in the hands of 3 different agents, your coverage could be a bit unstable. But call a Farmers Insurance agent for a farmers-friendly review. And one agent can bring all your policies together, get rid of gaps, and keep costs down. And saving money will seem like a piece of, well, you know. America can depend on farmers for home, auto, and life.
You can depend on Farmers Insurance Group and agent Tony Martin at 703 South Main. Call 657-7564.
Here's the situation. 3rd down and 11. Henderson, Pine Tree, 39-yard line. 1:21 to go in the half. Henderson leads 17-10 over Pine Tree. Kenyatta Neal is in at the tailback now. Chris Davis took a pretty good shot in the ribs. He's okay, standing over the near side. Reggie Arnett wide near side, far side Brown. Henderson going from right to left here in the second quarter. Simpson back, wanting to throw. Looking Arnett this side and incomplete.
Boy,
just off his fingertips.
Nearly made a great catch.
4th and 11.
Ball a little bit too much in front, but Reggie nearly made a good catch.
1:17 to go in the first half. Henderson will go for it.
That back protector helped him that time, Bobby.
It really did. Jim, you don't want to say anything? You're just shaking your head, Jim. Say something.
4th down. We got to have a big play here.
Arnett and Brown, and Arnett lined up offside.
Sure did.
On the far side, right in front of the side.
He stepped right over the line of scrimmage.
Well, most of the time they go out there and they ask the official, are you on the line?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Arnett just kind of stepped up there and didn't look, and then looked over and realized where he was back there. That'd be too late. 4th down and 16. Move the ball to the 44. You know, you'd have thought Halloween was tonight. You guys are still a little...
Jim, I haven't done anything. I'm just here.
I hadn't either.
If you haven't done anything, I'd hate to be around if you did something. 4th and 16 at the 44. Pitch near side. Kenyatta Neal in trouble. Dropped back at the 47.
We got to play defense for a minute and 12
We
seconds.
sure do.
And we already know what Pine Tree can do in less than that if they can break Darrell Bush free. Bush scored the lone Pine Tree touchdown. He did that with a huge run right up the middle. Here's Pine Tree, takes over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Pirates. A minute 12 to go in the half. Henderson leads 17-10.
This half ain't over yet.
Groover wide to the left. Near side split, Billy Clay. Inside of him should be David Maxwell. Bush is the tailback. Now Maxwell goes in motion away. Back to throw, Davis. Looks to the right. Push off by the tight end. Intercepted by Henderson. Picked up by Hollins, who came up with it. First, it was out of the hands of...
Caleb Deason was right in great position. He caught the ball.
Caleb, yeah.
They made a play on him, made a tackle. When he did, the ball kind of bobbled, and Marcus Hollins was right there to keep the ball from hitting the ground, and we get the interception.
So
right
Hollins
there.
officially gets the interception.
Hollins officially gets it. Good defensive play by Caleb Deason, though.
Gets the assist from Deason.
Caleb
gets an assist.
Right.
He's scoring leader. Give him a half a point for the assist.
Look at Caleb down there and said, "Dadgummit."
If I had better hand this, I might be playing offense.
Yeah. Henderson, 1st and 10, Henderson at the Henderson 44-yard line. On the board, a minute 3 to go in the half, so still some opportunities. Henderson has 2 timeouts left. Wides each way. Simpson, straight drop. Looking for Brown across the middle. Now he is tackled for a loss. I looked where I thought the flight of the ball would be, and Simpson is sacked back at the 37-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, that number 67, that defensive end for them that time really put some pressure on us. His name is Jonathan Dyer. He's a 220-pound junior. Good defensive play.
They spot the ball at the 38 of Henderson, so it'll be 2nd and 16 at the 38. 34 ticks left. Handoff, Davis fighting up the middle of the 40-yard line, and that will probably be the last play of the first half unless Henderson decides to do one more. Nope.
He's going to try.
Dennis Alexander is sending a play in with 18 ticks, so Henderson will have to hurry up. As they crank it up, quickly Henderson will come out. 3rd down, the ball at the 40. It'll be 14 with 8 seconds. Simpson will have to hurry to try to get one off. He's going to throw the big bomb, lofted right side. Brown is behind it. It's intercepted by Pine Tree and then tackled right there. So it'll go in as an INT, but it really doesn't matter on the last play of the first half as Pine Tree comes up with the interception. We have come to the end of the first half of play with a score, Henderson 17, Pine Tree 10. Jim Wallace along with Charlie Franklin and Bobby Briscoe back at Lions Stadium as we get set for the second half of play. Let's bring you up to date on our scoreboard. It's brought to you by Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic, formerly East Texas Orthopedic Associates, Dr. Roger C. Sessions, Dr. Sean M. Figueri. Lufkin, these are all halftime scores. Lufkin over Robert E. Lee, 27-0. John Tyler blanking Longview, 28-zip. Marshall edging Nacogdoches, 17-14. Hallsville still leads over Carthage, 6-0. It is Kilgore 14, Gilmer nothing. Athens leads Chapel Hill 19-3. Jacksonville over Maybank 21-7. Palestine blanking Lindale 14-0. Those are some scores. Another one, West Rusk over Union Grove 18-7. All of those are halftime scores. Our halftime score here, Henderson 17 and Pine Tree 10. At halftime, we had the introduction of the senior members of the high school band. Congratulations to Melissa Boatwright, who was named band sweetheart, and that's in a secret ballot by all of the band members. And congratulations again to Melissa Boatwright, named the band sweetheart. So Henderson will get the ball to kick it off. Well, no, that was a dichotomy of terms, wasn't it?
We had our choice, and we're going to receive, Jim.
And we will have the wind in our face here in the 3rd quarter. So 4th quarter, Henderson will have the wind at the back. Pine Tree will kick it off, and this should be a pretty long kick. Kenyatta Neal stands at his 3. Simpson and Arnett stand at about the 10-yard line. Here's the kick. It is to be taken by O'Neill. Bobbles it, now picks it up at the 3. He's going to go east and west, and he's in deep trouble as he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. Rather than heading back upfield, he started to go sideways, and the defenders kept their lane, so Henderson will start this second half deep at their end.
Not the way you want to start, by fumbling the kickoff and getting tackled inside your 5 when you're going into about a stiff breeze. So we've got our work cut out for us to start with here to start the second half.
Henderson leads by a score of 17-10 as we are just beginning the second half of our ball game. And Henderson does not want to have to punt into this stiff wind. Handoff into the middle, dive play, nothing. Jason Raines, and I don't believe he got anything.
Nah, good defensive play by Pine Tree that time. They stuffed us in the middle that time, and no gain. Maybe they're going to give us a yard, maybe.
They haven't yet. Second down 10. At the 3. Chris Davis is the tailback. Jason Raines the fullback. Wing back right with a pair of tight ends. Pitch back right side. Give the ball to Davis out to the 5.
Oh, they are really coming strong. They're putting pressure from outside and really making us commit quick, making us cut back inside all the pursuit.
So a pickup of just 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8 in this ball game. Could get real tight real quick if Henderson has to punt into that wind again, which knocked down Wells' earlier punt and gave Pine Tree such excellent field position. So here Henderson looks at 3rd and 8 at the Henderson 5-yard line. Simpson is the quarterback. Handoff up the middle. Here comes Davis. He's got some good yardage and has a first down. Woo! Out near the 20-yard line. A nice hole just to the right of center. And big yardage as Davis hit the hole in a hurry.
Yeah, he hit it up in there and kind of slashed and then had to cut it back to his right a little bit to get the first down. And Charlie, he's kind of done that all year, hasn't he?
I tell you what, if we can move that football a little bit, we'll look back on that play as been a real big one.
That was a big one. 1st and 10 Henderson here in the opening couple of minutes of the second half. Henderson has it at the 15-yard line of the Lions. Simpson, handoff, belly dive up the middle, give it to the fullback Raines, and he'll get a yard of hard-fought grass.
Real estate, as they say.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Seems like another slow whistle tonight. Doesn't it seem slow to y'all?
It does, Charlie. And that,
not like the Carthage game.
No, that kind of bothers me. The way you need to blow that whistle when you think it stopped, because you're going to get a kid hurt if you don't.
Wing back right side, Pat Brown. Raines and Davis in the backfield. Fake it. Simpson pitches it out to Davis on this side. Strung out very nicely. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but that was it.
Boy.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 now. That was a dangerous pitch.
I tell you what, Charles Simpson pulled a little ability out of the hat that time because he was stopped and kind of, instead of pitching with the left hand like you do to go on your left, he kind of went over the right-hand basketball pass and kept him losing yardage.
Well, we need another big play right here to get us a first down.
Jeremy Blanton is the fullback. Kenyatta Neal the tailback. Wing back right. Pitch back. Kenyatta Neal slips one tackle. He's got some running room. He's got a first down. Out to the 30, to the 34-yard line. Kenyatta Neal for the first down.
Well, he got by that cornerback who was coming, and when he got by him, he picked up a block, and that's 2 straight series there that we picked up 3rd and 8 or more. So that's really tough going. You don't like to wait till 3rd and 8 to do it, but give the Lions credit. That's 2 fine offensive plays on 3rd down.
The nose of the ball, the 35 of Henderson. Here come the Lions, same set. Neal and Blanton in the eye behind Charles Simpson. Wing back to the near side, pitch to this side.
Ooh.
Knocked away and knocked down in the backfield. Kenyatta Neal, a loss of 5.
Well, that big old 71 really came through there. He's a great big kid.
Corey Cunningham.
He got some penetration that time and just whooped us.
Charlie, they flip-flopped the ends that time. They flip-flopped the ends, and 71 came from the other side over to this side kind of late, and he ran just almost an out stunt there, and big play for them.
Kenyatta Neal over 100 even after that 5-yard loss. All right, so Neal now has over 100 yards running with the football here in our ball game. Pitch back to this side, Kenyatta Neal. He's in deep trouble again. He's going to be tackled for yet another loss, and he just had no chance. No. There were 3 or 4 white jerseys back there when he took the pitch.
Yeah, when Jeremy Batten met the blocker, it was 4 yards in the backfield when he met him. And when they get that kind of penetration, it messes up your sweep big time.
Third down and 16 now. The ball at the 29-yard line.
They're just lining up and running those slants inside and just stunting, just trying to create some havoc in there and take the blockers out, and so far it's working.
Kenyatta Neal now under 100 yards. Okay. Simpson down the line, keeps the ball. He'll come back and reverses his field. 35 and tackled at the 37, well short of the first down.
Good one-on-one tackle there because it was Simpson against number 3 there. And if he hadn't made that tackle, Charles could have got a lot more yardage, but as he did, he stopped him on third. So we're going to have to kick the ball, but we're going to be kicking from around the 25 instead of the end zone, which is a big plus.
Daniel Wells, the punt. He'll take the ball at about his own 25. Monty Brown is the deep man. Sanders is the up man of the two receivers. Outside rush coming. Now Pine Tree drops back. Pretty good punt by Wells. This will be taken at the 32-yard line by Monty Brown. To the 40. He's got running room. 45, 40, and Daniel Wells was the last man to take a shot at him, and Wells made the tackle, the kicker, at the Henderson 37-yard line.
I thought he was gone.
I thought he was gone also. We got a good punt that time. Daniel got his foot into the ball, got it up. Good punt. We just had a breakdown right in the middle. We had a couple that took shots at him, and they missed him, and Daniel was our last hope, and Daniel made the play. I mean,
7:05 of the third quarter. Pine Tree with the ball. 1st and 10, Henderson 37. Henderson leads by a touchdown. Here's Davis. Puts a man in motion coming to the near side of the field. Back goes Davis, rolls to his left, pump once, now looks left. He's got a man wide open. Maxwell, incomplete. Bounced off his chest. Should have made the catch inside the 10.
Well, the excellent protection and a wonderful throw. Just, thank goodness he dropped it. Because,
Maxwell late getting up, slow getting up down in near the end zone.
That time we just slipped down over there, and he was way behind us. He was a good 20 yards behind us. The ball was right in his hand, and he just missed it. And unfortunately, he's still laying over there.
Well, the officials are going to stop play until they have a chance to check on the injured Pine Tree Pirate. 6:58 of the third quarter. Henderson leads 17-10. Down in front of us, the 8th grade band to play. And let's see if we can maybe hear a little bit of them.
Pretty good 8th grade band, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, they can play.
Lots of high schools would like to have it, that quality of music, I'll tell you.
Maxwell is up, and he's okay as he walks back to the sidelines on the far side. Pine Tree comes back and ready to go. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Davis hands off to Sanders, the fullback with room up the gut. He's to the 20, inside the 10-yard line. Sanders right up the middle of the Henderson defense.
I'm just, Charlie, my heart just about stopped that time. Just right up the middle.
Wasn't real good.
And then we have a chance to tackle him, and we just miss him.
Secondary didn't do a very good job of tackling there. He went inside the 10. Thank goodness it's inside the 10, and they got a score. They cannot get a first down, so that's 1 plus. It's pretty hard to score from right there. Let's see if our defense can stop them.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Here come the Pine Tree Pirates. 2 wide to the far side, 1 to the near side for the Pirates, as Davis is the quarterback. He hands off Sanders up the middle, fights forward. He is short of the 5-yard line at the 8, so he'll get just 1. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 8.
Well, you know, Pine Tree has made some awfully big plays right here. And let's don't take anything away from them, boy. They're out. They have intentions of winning this football game.
2nd and goal at the 8. 1 man wide to the near side, a pair of tight ends, 2 running backs in the eye behind Davis. Davis with a long count. Hands off, left side, Bush will score easily. I mean, he was untouched to the left side and went in from 8 yards out.
What do you do, Charlie? Go for 1 or go for 2?
They're going to go for the 1.
Yeah, they're going to go for
With a tiebreaker in place this year?
Yep.
Yes, it is. They don't want to, take a chance of not making the 2 and still be behind. That thing opened up, Bob. You could drove a truck through it.
2nd touchdown to the night. Oops, excuse me, Bobby.
No, I was just going to say, I could have ran through that.
Well, ran might not be the
Well, I
word.
could have rambled through there.
8-yard run, Darrell Bush, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Here comes DeBlissy to try the extra point. And the snap is high. goes over the head of the holder, and Duplessis is going to have to run with it. He is going to be in deep trouble, and with a timeout on the field, our score, Henderson 17, Pine Tree 16.
You probably think that a brick is a brick is a brick. We think Boral bricks are better. The plain ones, the fancy ones, in about any color you can imagine. But why do we make so many different kinds of brick? Because we know that a house is not a house, is not a house. Call 1-800-5-BORAL-5 to receive a free brochure and the location of the showroom nearest you. Boral Bricks, a solid decision to build your dreams on.
Assertive Perfect Sleeper.
Sleep Gallery Plus, 1 block west of the Star in Henderson, where beautiful mornings begin with a great night's sleep.
Football is a game of field position, and that's been proven here. Remember, Henderson started their first drive at their own 3, managed to pick up a couple of first downs, but Pine Tree then got it back on the punt. First and 10 at the 37, took them 4 plays. Darrell Bush took it in from 8 yards out on his second touchdown of the night. The extra point, the snap was high, and Henderson leads by a penny. Kenyatta Neal picked this up at the 7 with his knee down, and that's where Henderson will start this time at the Henderson 6 or 7 yard line. He bobbled the ball. Rather than standing up and then picking it up, he just automatically reached for it. His knee was down, and that was all she wrote. Henderson will take over. First and 10 at the Henderson 6. So that's 3 yards better than the last time.
That's not good. It's going to be tough.
We need to just take the ball and drive it smooth down the field.
And it's really hard to do, Bobby,
down their throat.
when you got 9 people in 3 yards of the football.
Mm-hmm.
And the wind is in your face. They get about 11 people within. Handoff in the backfield, right side. Davis fights outside the 10. They'll give him perhaps the 11.
Well, pretty good first down play back there. We're just getting us a little room. Charlie, they don't respect our throwing ability at all.
No,
they're going to stop the run. If we can beat them, we're going to have to beat them throwing the football.
That's right.
That's their attitude.
That's their philosophy tonight. If you can throw it and catch it, well, you're going to do it, because we're going to bring 11 people toward the football, try to stop your run.
Second down for Henderson and 5 at the 11-yard line of Henderson. Henderson a long way from the other end. Here is Simpson under center. Hands off, Davis up the middle. He's to the 15-yard line and very close to a first down, but I think he's about a yard short. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Well, he's just running the football. He's got it wrapped up. Of course, he's had good hands all year. We're just going to run him right up the middle and just pick up that 3 and 4 and 5. And in this case, we picked up about 4.5 yard average every time he's carried the ball, and just try to get the ball out there and just drive it down the field and score.
It'll be a tough 1 yard right here.
Jeremy Blanton is the fullback now. Davis remains at tailback with a wing back on the right. Hand off Blanton. He's got the first down to the 20, to the 25 in 26 or 7 yard line. Jerry Blanton, a quick opener left side.
Good blocking and good running, Jeremy.
You know, Charlie, I like the way he runs.
Like it broke it.
Yeah. He had the ball wrapped up with both arms around the ball and had it just like you're supposed to, and still had that ability to, you know, to bend the back and move sideways, and that's exactly what he did and got the big yardage.
First and 10 Henderson at the Henderson 27-yard line. Same set, Davis at tail. Hand off Blanton to the 36-yard line. Maybe the 7.
Let's go. Let's just drive the ball down the field just like we're doing. Charlie, I was watching the cornerbacks that time. Both cornerbacks just sprinted across the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
I said it's 36. It's not. Well, 5 yards from that. It's the 32. Still a pickup of 5. So second down and 5 at the 32. Little problem with a spot there.
That's all right, Jim.
Yeah,
You're nervous. We're okay.
Tension builds. Second and 5, Henderson, 32-yard line of Lions. Handoff, Blanton breaks 1 tackle, now fights to the 35-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 2.
They were playing a sweep on the strong side. They had a cornerback and a safety both coming from over there. Did you see that?
I watched Javis Wright pull that time, and he got a really good block there on their defensive tackle, number 67. Boy, Javis, good job.
They're making to stay away from the sweep because they get so much penetration. We're having bad plays on it. So we're starting to stay inside.
Henderson looking at third down and a short 2. Handoff right side Blanton. First down to the 40.
There you go. Drive it right down the field. Good job. Good blocking inside.
As long as they keep coming from outside, we're going to have to stay in there from tackle to tackle because they're just putting too much pressure on the corners right now.
3:13, third quarter. Henderson leads Pine Tree by 1 point. It is Henderson 17, Pine Tree 16. Henderson has the ball first and 10 at the Henderson 40. Started this drive from their own 6, did Henderson. Pitch back right side Davis to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 5 on first down.
Good play.
I didn't see the blocking that time. Was that a little cross sweep? I didn't.
No, just a straight.
I was watching
pitch.
the lineman trying to get the blocking, and
Just
Pine Tree has the 6-down lineman, and I couldn't even tell what happened. Just a straight pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say his knee went down at the 44. It'll be second down and about 6 now. Well, Dale says 7. A long 6. Handoff, tackle, fullback.
We tried to run a quick trap up the middle, and they just stuffed it. Big old 55 there, weighs 270 pounds, and he just clogged everything up. So it's going to be third and long here with 2:15 here left in the third quarter.
Pine Tree is big up front.
Yes, they are. Big third down right here.
210, 230, 270, 200, 220. That's pretty good size.
Yeah, they got some good-sized kids. Pine Tree's always got good-looking athletes. They just hadn't put together, but this year they're playing tougher. Right now they're playing pretty tough football.
Big play for Henderson. Third down and 7 yards for the first at midfield. Simpson under center. He looks down at the play clock. What happened? I looked toward the play clock as I looked back. A white jersey comes flying through. Was he pulled or?
We moved.
We moved.
Yep.
Well, that's a bummer.
Simpson took a little bit extra time when he got up there looking around. Looked like he wanted to change the play. And we couldn't hold our stance there, and we moved.
Oh, we didn't need that right here at all.
Back to the 38-yard line, where it'll now be 3rd and 12. Again, Henderson going into the wind. And it's not as well. Now the flag whip's pretty good.
146 and running. I hope we could keep the ball and kick with the wind behind us. But if they stop us here on this play, we will have to kick into it again.
3rd down 12 at the 38-yard line of Henderson. Henderson looking at long. Davis is the fullback. Raines is the fullback. Davis is the tailback. Simpson wants to throw, looking for Arnett to this side. Now pumps, now throws for Arnett, who's behind the defense. Caught it, and it's inbounds.
Good play.
Arnett kept his toes in at the 25.5-yard line of Pine Tree.
Heck of a play right there.
Beautiful throw on the run by Simpson, and a beautiful catch by Reggie Arnett as he
knew where he
the sideline.
Total concentration that time.
You've got to see that next week on Channel 10. That was a beautiful play, and the Lions needed it the worst way.
Ooh, we needed that. We needed that. Now, Charlie, it's 1:21 left in the third quarter, and we're still going into the wind. So we're in good shape. We're fixing to get the wind. And
we're in 4 down zone right here.
Yes, sir.
Here's the ball back in play. Davis. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Nothing up the middle that time.
Pine Tree is literally just lining up on the line and just stunting from outside, inside, everywhere, and they're just coming across the line and turning in, and they're going to try to stop our outside stuff. And get ready, guys. They're fixing to. I think they're fixing to get a taste of a little something else here in just a minute.
Tyrell Mosley in at wingback. Break the huddle, and he'll line up on the right side. Pair of tight ends, Jeff Holman and Brantley Jackson. I formation. Handoff, Raines, left side, gets inside the 30 to the 28, but it'll bring up 3rd down and long for Henderson.
Well, ran it right off the left tackle, right over there, right off of Matt Appleton and Brandon Welch, our left guard. Picked up about 2.
Going to be the last play of the third quarter here. We're in 4 down zone, so we have 2 downs to make up this 8 yards. No,
I think we're going to let it run.
Yeah, we're going to let it run. That's good.
Well, can't tell. Henderson's coming to the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 11. That's the end of the quarter with a score. Henderson 17, Pine Tree 16.
Every American Standard air conditioner must endure literally hundreds of inspections before being permitted to leave the factory. And if any little thing is less than perfect, Well, we have ways of dealing with troublemakers. Built to a higher standard, American standard.
Replace your old air conditioner with a reliable American Standard system from Simmons Air Conditioning and Heating in Henderson, and ask about a free 10-year parts and labor warranty.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Lehman. You know, for many seniors, cataract surgery is the closest thing to a miracle they have ever experienced. Here at the Lehman Eye Center, thanks to an advanced cataract procedure using no sutures and no shots, many of our patients are enjoying almost instant visual recovery with virtually no physical restrictions.
Call Lehman Eye Center today about quick vision cataract surgery. Lehman Eye Center, the clear choice for clear vision.
We have 1 quarter left to play. Henderson leading Pine Tree by 1 point. It is Henderson 17, Pine Tree 16. We start the 4th quarter. Henderson looking at a 3rd down and 8 at the Pine Tree 28-yard line. This is a long, time-consuming drive that started from the Henderson 6. The big play was a catch by Arnett on
we
3rd
need to
and
hurry.
12.
Here we go.
Come to the line of scrimmage with 13 seconds left on the play clock. 3rd down and 8. Let's see if Henderson goes to the air with a win at the back. Simpson keeps the ball, pitches to the outside to Davis, cuts inside of one man to the 20. He'll be 5 yards short of the first down.
Yeah. Field goal, or is he going to go for it?
He's going to go for it.
Don't go for it.
I think I put that ball down at the 28. I've had trouble spotting the football tonight, big time. It's on the 20 now.
The Lions ever made a 4th down play. It's a good time to do it.
Oh, me, I know it.
Here comes Henderson looking at 4th and 5 at the 20. Where's the ball? I lost it. Henderson will not get the first down regardless of what happens. And Pine Tree will take over the football. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Henderson leads by 1, 17-16.
I
couldn't really tell.
I don't know if that was designed or not.
It looked like some kind of quarterback draw for a second. I think Charles made a mistake. He just took a step back and just kind of ran off guard there. I don't know. Whatever it was, it didn't
work.
Didn't make anything.
So Pine Tree, anyway, comes back and has the football. 1st and 10 at the 20 of the Pirates. 11:24 to go in the ball game. Here's Pine Tree's Davis, fakes the handoff, rolls right. He's got a receiver. Now he's hit and dropped at the 10. Davis, that was a coverage sack.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, 33, 22, 62, 60, and 88.
Good job.
All those guys are in there.
Bingo!
Good job in the secondary. Had to be.
That's the first time we really got to the quarterback tonight. And he had time to throw early, but as you said, we had real good coverage down the field. Derek McGee had the primary receiver covered like a blanket, and he had nothing to do but take the big loss. And we had about 3 or 4 lines that really stuck him.
2nd down, 19 at the 11. Wide receivers each way with a man in the slot. Davis, with a wind in his face, goes under center with 2nd and long. Fakes the pass, now hands off to Bush. Fumbles the football. Henderson has it inside the 10-yard line. Bush was hit, the ball came loose, and somebody with a blue jersey fell on it.
That helped.
33 caused it. David Johnson was in there to make the big hit to cause the fumble, and I couldn't tell who recovered the fumble, but great job defense. Boy, we needed that big break right there, Charlie. We need to take the ball, put it in the end zone right here.
We sure do.
1st and goal at the 10.
Right on top of that 10. We got to score. We can't get a first down. We've got to score. We got 10 yards to go and 4 down.
10:36 left in the ball game. Henderson leads by 1, but has it after the fumble. 1st and 10 at the Pine Tree 10. Handoff Davis, files into the middle, picks up a couple of hard-fought yards.
Well, it's a tough 2 or 3 yards there.
Tough 2 or 3 yards. Big old lineman in there blocking in Pine Tree. They are just stacking them in there like hardwood and going to try to shut it down in the middle.
2nd down, goal at the 8. Davis, the ball carrier.
I wouldn't be surprised to see us make a play fake and throw out in the flat because everybody's coming. The flat.
Power I, Jeremy Blanton, Jason Raines. Pitch back right side to Davis at the 10. He's fighting to the 5, to the 4, and out of bounds there. It'll be 3rd down goal at the 4-yard line.
Good play, good little sweep there. Picked up the good yardage. Boy, they are uptight. I just can't believe how Pine Tree Charlie is playing so tight on the line. The cornerback is literally on the line, and I agree with you. If their safety is lined head up with our tight end, and the flat is open.
3rd down and goal, Henderson at the Pine Tree 4-yard line. Power, eye, strong right side. Simpson looks to the left side, looks for some room. He dives for the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Henderson Lions, Charles Simpson from 4 yards out.
Woo, we needed that big time. Big time ran it over the left side. Charlie, we were saying the tight end, they're head up. Somebody's open in the flat, but I tell you what they're doing. They're tackling us, or really, they're not tackling us. They're holding up our tight end.
They really are.
You know, these coaches over here to our left, they're seeing what's going on, and evidently, I just watched at that time on this side, they're holding us up.
Right.
2 of Henderson's touchdowns have come as a result of turnovers. Right now, I think we have an injured Pine Tree player that is down, and they're attending to him right now. Henderson's first touchdown, remember, came off a fumble on the second play from scrimmage of the ball game. Tim Blanton recovered that one, and Henderson took it in. Chris Davis about 5 plays later from 29 yards out. This time Henderson got the fumble recovery at the 10. It took 3 plays to get it in. As Pine Tree continues to check on the player, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a timeout. Bob, you stay with us, and we'll be back after this.
Coach Alexander, you and the Henderson Lions football team have a winning tradition built on teamwork. It takes good coaching and a committed group of players. That's true in sports and in life. I'm Jerry Wilson, pastor of Henderson's First Baptist Church, where you will find a group of committed people working together to meet the needs of all ages. We care about you and would love to see you this Sunday morning at 9:45 for Bible study and 11 o'clock for worship. Join us at Henderson's First Baptist Church.
The new 96 Mercuries are in stock and ready to roll today at Premier Ford Mercury. From the best-selling Sable to the world-class Mystique, luxurious Grand Marquis, and sporty Cougar. Save on the complete 96 Mercury lineup. Plus, at Premier Ford Mercury, we can put you in the car or truck of your dreams at a payment plan to fit just about any budget. Shop the rest, then see the best. Premier Ford Mercury on Highway 79 South in Henderson, Texas. Yeah, they'll give you a deal that's as sweet as honey and make you feel like you were born to save money. Premier Ford Mercury.
All right, we're back here at Lions Stadium. 9:24 left in the football game. Henderson has gone up 23-16, and the injured Pine Tree player is up and is being helped off the field to the far side. We can't pick up who it is, but he is up and favoring a leg. And so Henderson now has a very important extra point coming here because the lead is 7. The extra point makes it 8.
Charlie Simpson came off the field kind of limping there, Jim. I think he kind of got a Charlie horse there. He's walking around, loosening up his leg, trying to keep it loose. Our defense set that touchdown up with that great defensive play there. This is a big point here, so let's hold them out and put it down. Let's kick it through.
Curtis Martine to hold. And Wells to try. Whoop! Bobble the snap. We got a fire drill. Henderson will now fake the pass and will be dropped. And that time the snap was mishandled. Timeout on the field. Our score, Henderson 23, Pine Tree 16.
Peterson's Home Furnishings invites you to come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of a new Lazy Boy chair. Lazy Boy quality means a lifetime of comfort, and Peterson's means big savings. This Lazy Boy Anderson rocker recliner, just $2.99. Try the Lazy Boy Aspen rocker recliner, priced at just $3.49. Here's the Intrepid rocker recliner from Lazy Boy, now only $3.99. Come feel the comfort and enjoy the savings of Lazy Boy, the only recliner providing you with full body comfort. Available at Peterson's Home Furnishings, your home-owned furniture and appliance store in downtown Henderson.
Citizens National Bank is pleased to announce the opening of our newest ATM at the Citgo Pace Center, located across from Kroger at 2404 Highway 79 South. Our other Henderson locations are the Main Bank, Kroger, Walmart, Super C West, Henderson Memorial Hospital, and the Citgo Pace Center located at the Star. No usage fees or monthly charges for C&B customers. We know you want convenience, and we have you covered. Citizens National Bank, we're member FDIC.
9:24, the fourth quarter. Henderson leads Pine Tree 23-16. The extra point, the snap was a little bit high, didn't get it down to the tee. Daniel Wells picked up the football and tried desperately for the end zone, couldn't get there. So we have a 7-point spread. Henderson leads. 9:24 to go in the fourth. Henderson is kicking off. Daniel Wells will do the honors among those back deep. And after the kickoff, we'll take a look at our scoreboard update.
A lot of football left with 9:24.
Here's the kick. It is taken at the 12 to the 20, 25. This is Sanders to the 32-yard line and down there. Our scoreboard update is brought to you by Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Figueri of Dogwood Orthopedic. In Class 5A, 27-0, Lufkin over Robert E. Lee. John Tyler shutting out Longview 28-0. Marshall leads Nacogdoches by 3, 17-14, all in the third. All these scores are in the third. Hallsville still leads Carthage 6-0. Kilgore over Gilmer 14-0. We'll have to go back to play here. We've got 1st and 10 Pine Tree at the 31-yard line of the Pirates at 9:18. Here's Davis with a reverse. Now Davis has got the ball, wants to throw back, and does. This is a forward pass, or is it a lateral?
I think it was going to be a forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let's finish these scores up. Where'd we leave off? Athens leading Chapel Hill 19-3. Jacksonville over Maybank 21-7. Mark Hawkins shutting out Troop 14-0. West Rusk over Union Grove 20-0.
You can go back as far as you want to. All those good Carthage ball clubs, when they had real good ball clubs of this year, and Hallville always played them tight or beat them.
It's been a, yep.
There's something about that ball game.
2nd down, 10 for Pine Tree as they do a little dip-to-do.
Dip-to-do.
Easy for you to say.
We had that one covered.
Pine Tree puts 2 men wide to the near side. One of those is Marty Gruber, who is out wide. Dan Fitzhugh is in the slot. Now we've got a wing back. Handoff, dive back up the middle, breaking a tackle. Here's Bush to the 35-yard line. He was almost dropped for a little more than a yard gain. Now we got some pushing and shoving going on. Pine Tree man acting a little bit like, well, inappropriate actions. No flags, but anyway.
Keelan Bradley, good tackle, son. Way to come up. Come up and make the good tackle. Don't let him get any more. We had a good shot on him and just didn't get him down. And Keelan was there. Whew. Way to keep him from breaking a big one.
35-yard line. It's 3rd down and 7. 2 wide near, 1 far. I formation. See if Davis goes back to the air. Here's Fitzhugh in motion to the far side. Fake the handoff now. Wind to throw. Being chased. Quarterback throws it. Caught. 1st down. Pine Tree at midfield. The pressure was on quarterback Davis, but he found an open man. And more mouthing going on.
It's been happening the whole ball game, Jim.
Yep. Anthony Gray made the catch.
Good catch. Good
1st
throw.
and 10.
A lot of pressure. Caleb Deesop nearly had him, but nearly was the key word.
Down in front of us, the Lionette drill team performing. Cheerleaders to our right, you can hear the band. Here comes Pine Tree. 1st and 10, 49 of Henderson. Henderson leads by 7. We're in the 4th quarter, about 8 minutes to go. Davis at quarterback. Drops back, comes to this side, pumps, throws it in, incomplete. Tended out to the near side for Marty Gruber over his head. Derek McGee had a possibility of coming up with it, but over his fingertips also.
Ooh, had a little pressure on him that time. Avis Sanders, defensive end on this side, was getting in. He had 2 people blocking on him, but he still was able to get in there and just force him to throw it a little bit too quick. And that's what we needed.
I think that's the reason he threw it too high, too, Bob, because he had to throw a little sooner than he meant to, and that pressure does make a difference.
Here's Gruber wide to the near side. Fitzhugh sets up about 5 yards to the other side. Now comes in motion towards us. Pine Tree going from our right to left. Take the handoff. Now give it back to Bush. He's got a hole to the 41-yard line.
That's a play that they killed us on all night, a little cross action.
Going to bring a 3rd down and about 1 for the 1st down at the Henderson 41. We have a Henderson player now that is a little bit slow to get up. They'll come and check on him.
I think he fell on the ball. I'm not sure because the ball was fumbling on the ground. Of course, it was fumbled after the play was stopped, and I think he fell on the ball. I hope that's what it is, the way he reacted there.
Well, let's take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
In the hands of 3 different insurance agents, your home, auto, and life policies could end up full of holes. But call a Farmers Insurance agent for a farmers-friendly review, and one agent will bring all your policies together, get rid of gaps, and help trim costs. So if you're with more than one company, cut it out. America can depend on Farmers for home, auto, and life.
You can depend on Farmers Insurance Group and agent Tony Martin at 703 South Main. Call 657-7564. The law offices of Welborn, Houston, Atkinson, Mann, Sadler, and Hill at 300 West Main wish the best of luck on the field and in the classroom to all Henderson students and faculty during the 96 school year.
We're back, and the injured Henderson player is Brian Brown. He is up and coming off the field basically under his own power. Who goes into the corner over there for him?
That'd be go ahead, Charlie.
Pat Sanders?
Pat Sanders.
Okay.
We've moved David Johnson inside to a tackle, and Brantley Jackson is over at the left defensive end.
Third down. Yeah, flip that thing. Thank you.
Yeah, third and short.
Third and a very short yard for Pine Tree at the Henderson 40.5-yard line. Davis under center, hands off the fullback. Hit, he did not get it. Sanders is driven back. Woo! Decision time for Dickie Meeks,
Yes,
head coach
is.
of the Pirates. I would expect him to go for it.
7:40, I think he will.
Alan Mayton just handed me this stat right here. Darrell Bush for Pine Tree, 12 carries, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
You know, they can't kick the ball real far into the wind. I look for them to run across with a.
I wouldn't plan for them to do anything ordinary right here with you, Charlie. They're liable to do anything.
Fourth down, less than a yard. The nose of the football at the Henderson 40-yard line. 2 wide outs to the right side. Davis goes under center. Long count. Hands off fullback. He's got the first down. Or the tailback. I think that was Bush. It was Bush. He's got the first down to the Henderson 37-yard line.
What's so scary about this? We have 7 minutes, 6 seconds left. Scores 23-16.
Yeah.
If they score the touchdown, they go for 2.
They could go
We're
ahead.
almost out of time. That's what's so scary. The clock is working against us right now.
That's why the extra point was so big a while ago that we didn't get.
2 wide, far side. That's Groover and Dusty Smith. It's the wide side. Well, they're set up. Now in motion coming back towards us is Smith. Back goes Davis, rolls right. Stop, has some pressure. The ball is bounced around. Let's see if it's an incompleted pass.
It's an incomplete, yeah. Boy, Brantley Jackson put some pressure on him that time. Of course, Brantley's a pretty good-sized young man himself. He's about, let me see,
6'3".
he's about 6'3", yeah. 6'4", 205 is what they list him on the program. And that's pretty hard to throw over a 6'4" coming right straight at your face. And Brantley, good job. That's a way to put the heat on him.
Clock stops, 6:42 left to go in the ball game. Henderson leads by a touchdown, 23-16. Pine Tree looking at 2nd down 10 at the Henderson 37-yard line. Sanders goes out of the lineup now. See what Pine Tree comes with, the lone running back. 2 wide to the near side. Keith Gray, who is 6'6", is in the slot over here. Now Pine Tree will have to use a timeout with a score. Henderson 23, Pine Tree 16.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated serves 11 East Texas counties with 21 exchanges and over 25,000 customers. In fact, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated is the largest telephone cooperative in Texas, providing rural telephone service to many East Texas communities. As our Rusk County students strive for continued success in all activities, East Tex Telephone Cooperative Incorporated wishes them the very best of luck.
.6:42 left to go in the football game. Pine Tree uses their first time out of the second half. It's Pine Tree with the football, 2nd and 10, Henderson 37-yard line. Marty Gruber to the near side. Out here, Keith Gray about 5 yards off the tight end. In motion to the near side, now comes Anthony Gray. And a reverse wing back. Gray running with the football. Breaks 1 tackle, but not another as he is dropped for a loss on the play. Henderson's Marcus Hollins among those that come up to hit him.
Boy, I tell you, they blocked our end right in the back, right in
I
front,
know
of,
it, Charlie.
right in front of the referee.
I almost jumped up and stepped out there, but I realized we're up real high, and so I didn't.
You know, Brantley had to play stop.
yeah,
They blocked him right in the back, right in front of 2 referees.
3rd down and 10. Pine Tree at the Henderson 37-yard line. 6:10 clock running. Play comes in from the near side, far side rather, brought in by Dusty Smith.
Come on, defense.
Smith goes wide. Outside of him, Pine Tree looks a little confused. Now they're set up. Coming back in motion towards us is Smith. He looked to have started forward early. Not. Davis pumps a little screen pass right side. This will be good for the first down to Billy Clay. He's knocked out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
That's a little old pass right out in the flat out there to that big old tight end.
That's the second time that he's been right there by himself, wide open.
It's another first down for Pine Tree. They'll spot the ball.
Well, that's a big one there.
Between the 23 and the 24-yard line. We'll call it the 23, I think.
Gosh, Charlie, call for that fumble or an interception
We're going to
right
have to do something because we can't seem to stop them.
5:49 to go in the ball game. Pine Tree trails Henderson by 7. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. Davis under center. Handoff into Bush. Bush with a hole up the middle to the 10. Inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Pine Tree.
Boy, he just ran that thing right up the middle on us.
Clock running, 5:43. I tell you, it's going to be awful hard to stop them, Bobby. They just...
Yeah, let's see. First and goal at the 6. 5:38, clock running. Pine Tree puts Smith and Gruber wide to the right side of the formation. Davis has the eye tight behind him. Give the ball to Bush. He's hit the backfield and nailed at the 10.
Woo,
solid hit on it.
Marcus Holland. Big play. We needed that right there.
Second and goal back to the 10-yard line. And the Henderson drum line right down in front of us. All right. And a timeout called by Pine Tree's Pirates with a score. Henderson 23, Pine Tree 16.
Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic, formerly East Texas Orthopedic Associates, is pleased to announce a new name and a new associate. Dr. Roger C. Sessions, well known for over 8 years of practice in Henderson and East Texas in general orthopedic surgery, sports medicine, arthroscopic surgery, and total joint replacement, now welcomes a new associate, Dr. Sean M. Fagari, to Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic at 612 North High Street in Henderson, offering the community complete orthopedic medical treatment. Dr. Roger C. Sessions and Dr. Sean M. Fagari at Dogwood Orthopedic Clinic back the Henderson Lions.
Cheer your ears for the drum line of Henderson down in front. Do a little boogie. Well, like a show band drill line or drum line right there. Back on the field, it's after the timeout number 2 by the Pirates. Second down and goal. The ball spotted now. Well, they say
8-yard line.
8-yard line. I thought he was nailed more back like at the 10, but they give him forward progress to the 8, where it'll be second down and goal. 4:59, clock run. Well, we'll start on the play. Zach Davis has a lone running back, puts a man in motion away from him.
The intercept right here.
Back goes, wants to throw it, throws a screen outside. It's complete, but no gain, maybe even a bit of a loss on the play, on the completed pass to the right flank.
Big play, Derek McGee. Big play, come up and make the tackle for no gain.
Third down and goal.
We got to do it 2 more times, Bobby, because they got
back to the 9.
9 yards. They got on third down here, so we've got to do it 2 more downs if we don't get intercepted or fumble right here.
4:30 left to go in the football game. Henderson leads by 7. Pine Tree knocking on the door. Third down and goal at the 9. One man wide to the right side for Pine Tree. I formation behind Zach Davis. Davis hands off, tailback this side, stacked, hard, driven back is Bush.
Caleb Deason got in on that play, buddy. He went through there and just put a shot on that guy. Of course, there's about 3 more lines that came in on there and just shut him down right there. Well, one more time, Charlie, one more time.
Coach Meek said we're going to try to run it one time and cross us up. They thought we'd be looking for the pass all the way. and he's going to throw it this time.
And we have another timeout with the score. Henderson 23, Pine Tree 16.
The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore is proclaiming the good news of Jesus Christ in and around Henderson. The House of Prayer Christian Bookstore has a wide selection of books and gift items. Their expanded video and music department includes the latest Christian videos, cassettes, and compact discs. Lift someone's spirit from a large assortment of cards that express your sincere feelings. And of course, a large selection of Bibles. Remember the House of Prayer Christian Bookstore, providing caring assistance for your spiritual needs. Donald and Evelyn Maddox, owners.
Here's the situation. 4th down and goal. Pine Tree at the Henderson 8.5-yard line. 3:49 to go in the ball game. Henderson leads by 7. Smith goes wide to the right for Pine Tree. The I formation. 2 tight ends. Zach Davis under center. Fakes the handoff. No, gives it into the middle. Now they throw, and it's incomplete. Intended for Billy Clay. Popped up in the air by a Henderson defender. Clay tried for a second time. Couldn't come up with it. Henderson will take over the football. Oh, my.
Oh, that's close. Great play.
Pine Tree started that drive from their own 31 with 9:18 to go in the ball game. It is now down to 3:43, and Henderson takes over at the 9. Pine Tree is out of timeouts. Henderson needs a couple of first downs.
You got that right. 2
Boys,
first
just
downs.
call 911 for me because I like to have a heart attack.
Incomplete to the tight end in the end zone. Henderson takes over 1st and 10 at the 8.5. And off the tailback coming to this side, fighting forward to the 10-yard line, and maybe got forward progress outside of that.
Yeah, we've got 3:35 left on the clock. We need to take the ball and get about 2 or 3 first downs.
We get 2 first downs, we're in good shape. Now
we need to move the ball down the field.
Let's see where they spot it. Out at the 13 and a... Yeah, that can't be right. Well, they say they started from the 9.5. Now that I look at the chains on the far side, to the 13.5. Let's really get specific here. Where it'll be 2nd down and 7. 3:08, clock running. Henderson needs a first down big time. Pitch to the left side to Davis. Davis fights. He's out near a first down. I'm not sure if he got it or not, but he's going to be very close.
Yes, he is. That's an excellent 2nd down play. Good blocking in front there, and good running by Chris Davis to wrap that ball up, and didn't quite get it.
He is short of the first down. It'll be 3rd down for Henderson. Let's put the ball at about the 19-yard line, and Henderson has got to get it to the 19.5. So it's about a half a yard for the first down. Clock under 3 minutes, 2:38 and running. Here comes Henderson up to the line of scrimmage. Arnett, a wingback, right side, 2 tight ends. Jeremy Blanton, the fullback. Davis, the tailback. Give it to Blanton. He fights, spins free, has a first down. Blanton was hit at the line of scrimmage, spun away to his left, dove forward, across the 20, 1st and 10. Henderson at 2:22. The clock stops to move the chains. Remember, Pine Tree cannot stop the clock. They are out of timeout.
He just kept those big old legs churning, didn't he?
He won that one, boy, I tell you. He had spuns. What did it?
You know, going back to the play before that, Chris Davis did the same thing. He got hit back there, but he kept those knees pumping, and he picked up the yardage he needed to.
We've got to keep that ball, mate. One more.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line of the Henderson. Henderson with a football and a 7-point lead. Pitch back to the right side. Davis in trouble. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 17. It'll bring up 2nd down and 14. Look to the clock. 1:51 to go in our ball game. Henderson leads by 7.
Well,
they haven't cranked it yet.
We don't need to lose yards. It goes without saying, but my goodness, we've made some big plays tonight, and we still got time to make a big play right here.
Still need one.
Yep.
Yeah, we need one more first down.
2nd down and 14 at the 17-yard line now for Henderson. Pine Tree just stacking them up there at the line of scrimmage. 8 of them right up there at the line. Now they're 11. Davis slips, but he comes to the 20, gets back to the line. He gets a couple of them back. He's going to bring up 3rd down 11 at the 20. The clock at 1:08.
We ran the right way because they had everybody but the manager on that side on it. strong side of the field looking for the sweep over there.
So Henderson needs a first down, or Henderson will have to punt to Pine Tree, and Pine Tree will have one last gasp. 52 seconds left in the ball game. 14 seconds on the play clock as Henderson comes up. 10 seconds on the play clock. Simpson taking his time, looks at 8 on the board. Under center, hands off the tailback. Arnett fumbled the football, and Pine Tree has it at the 25. That was not Arnett. That was Kenyatta Neal. And it comes loose on the fumble. Pine Tree is alive. They have the ball. 1st and 10. Henderson 25-yard line. 38 seconds. This ball game is not over.
38 seconds. Woo. Pine Tree has the ball on the 25.
No
it's
timeouts.
Not even close to over.
That's the one thing we didn't want to do. You know, we don't make a first down, we can at least kick it and run some more time off the clock and get them back here past midfield with a win. But now we got to play defense down there with the back of the wall again.
Big time. 1st and 10. Pine Tree at the Henderson 25. 38 seconds left. Man in motion to the near side. Fitzhugh. Back goes Davis. Quick drop, quick throw, complete to the far side to the 20-yard line to Marty Groover. It'll be 2nd down as Pine Tree comes scurrying up to the 20, where it'll be 2nd and 5. Clock down to 23 seconds. Zach Davis spreads these people out. Puts Keith Gray wide to the near side. He's set. Spikes it into the ground. That'll stop the clock. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Pine Tree. 15 seconds left in the ball game. And the ball is at the 20. 3rd and 5 at the 20 of Henderson. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Well, I'm glad they took as long as they did to spike the ball. They had their wide receivers go out and split the way out, you know, and that wasted time for them. And it helped us. It let that clock run off. We have the play clock running right now. It's 9 seconds. That's hurrying them up. Maybe it'll cause them to make a mistake.
Down to 4. Davis gets the snap, drops back. He's looking for the end zone, throwing for the end zone. Oh, this is scary. There's a man open, but he threw it over the wrong shoulder. Intended out there for Keith Gray, the 6'6" junior. Stocks the clock with 8 seconds left to go. It'll be 4th and 5. It's now or never for Pine Tree. 4th and 5, Pine Tree at the Henderson 20. 8 seconds left in the ball game. Henderson leads by a touchdown and an extra point. 7-point Henderson lead. Here comes Pine Tree. 2 wide outs to the right. That's Fitzhugh and Gray, and 1 man to the near side. Back goes Davis, looks right, looks left, lost it for the end zone, and it's intercepted in the end zone. Henderson will run it out of the end zone, but it won't matter. The clock has expired. So the interception goes in the book. Henderson wins the football game. Our final score here tonight, Henderson 23, Pine Tree 16.
Cellular phone service has never been lower. Right now at Larry Roy Incorporated, your authorized 360 communication cellular dealer. With a new line of service, an individual can pay only $12.95 per month on a 1-year contract, and you get free activation on all rate plans. It's a great deal for individuals who occasionally use their cellular phones. See the new fashion color contour phones, only $12.95 with a new line of service, or ask about a used phone at no cost. That's Larry Roy Incorporated, your authorized 360 communication cellular dealer.